So I wanted to kind of start something new, where I just kind of talk about all that's going on in my life right now because there's just some stuff that was on my mind. I'm like, man, I really want to share this with someone. So I just figured that I just would go ahead and record it. Let's see, where do I start? Been keeping up with the exercise. That's business as usual. Although I'm not doing anything right now because I am on another fast. This time I'm doing it because my dad is doing it. My dad he's on he's on a diet, and then found that he was plateauing a bit in his weight loss. So he wanted to try doing a fast after seeing, maybe not because of, but I guess after seeing me do my 2 day fast I did a little bit ago. And so he decided he wanted to do it himself. And so to support him, I decided that I'd eat as much as I could within that week to put on a little bit of weight, and then try to go on this fast with him. And this time, instead of 2 days, we're gonna shoot for 3 days. Although I'm not quite sure we're gonna get there, but we can try our best. And then just if we get to 2 days, then we get to 2 days, and that's okay. Second thing, I started doing some schooling again. I had some struggles with school in the past, but now that I'm sort of back with it mentally, I figured that I'd give it a shot again. So with my mom's help, I got signed up for this program called Sophia.org, which is it's actually proven to be quite useful so far. I didn't do so well in the first exam-ish type thing, but so far I decided to go ahead to the next unit and just kind of start fresh there. And then I applied a new strategy of learning and found that I'm able to retain information a lot easier that way than the traditional method, which is great. So that's going well, I would say. At least better than it has in the past when it comes to school. Third thing, there is now a lady at my church who is Japanese. And so she just showed up one day, and I've been studying Japanese for 2 years. I'm not good at it. I just studied it just because I like the sound of the language, and I consume a lot of Japanese related content, whether it's anime or music, or anime music. Not that the two are mutually exclusive. But she showed up, and I gotta say, I was not planning on being like, yeah, I speak Japanese, because I really don't. But my mom found her and then pointed straight to me, as mothers often do. And well, now I have a new reason to start learning Japanese. Well, a new reason to continue learning Japanese, because I never truly stopped. It's just been on and off again, sort of, whether I've been busy or not, or whether I've had motivation. But now I have something that's like, oh, if I don't, then then this person's gonna come up to me and be like, hey, how's your studying going? And I'm gonna be like, ah. So now I have to study, which is actually really good because now I have good motivation to do so. Let's see, what else? I got a brand new video game, and this video game I've had my eye on since 2017, 2018. And then I started playing it, and a friend of mine was like, hey, what is this game that you're playing? I'm like, oh, well, I would love for people to play it with me, so it'd be great if you bought it, but I'm not going to pressure you to buy it. But it's this game where you kind of go through this underground complex and hunt out zombies ish type creatures, and you have to retrieve and get out. And so he's like, huh. And so next thing I knew, he bought the game, and then I talked to another friend of mine about it, and he was like, since you and this other person have bought the game, I think I will too. And he bought it, and the two of them really enjoyed it, which was super amazing to me that a game I recommended was a game that people enjoyed. And so now the three of us will start playing that together. And one of the guys that bought the game liked it enough to buy it for his dad so that we could get a squad, which just really warmed my heart. It's always super cool when I recommend something that people like, especially if people liked it enough to not only spend money on it but continue playing it, because there are games that of course there are games that I've played that I'm like, I'd love to be into this game because this other person's into this game, but I'm just not as into it. But it's like it's always fun when a game that you gets, good attention, to get some attention from your friends, and then you get to play it with them, which is, added bonus. No, well, that's actually the main thing, but the added bonus is that they actually really like playing it just anyways. So I think that's about it. But what's going on in everyone else's life? Make a video like this yourself and post it.